Hey folks, Jonathan here. I'm back at the barn finds again. I brought some help with me this time. He picked him up alongside the road. He said he would work for food, but looks like maybe I'm too late. Okay folks, we're back in here at the barn finds, and my buddy that owns all these, we have been doing some discussing on price, and it looks like I may be purchasing this one. I wanted to make one more trip over to check it out. And 39 Chevrolet, two-door sedan. And the story on this one is his son was driving it and he stopped and somebody hit him in the back right. And it's not terrible bad, but he actually backed it in here, drove it in here. I don't know what year. The guy that owns all this is 85 years old now, and he's about ready to sell, to do something. This is the old Chevrolet Fastback. You see, it had some body work started right there, but this was a really nice car when it was put in here. It's a shame that but they've just been sitting. But in the 48 Chevrolet. Now everything in here had ran when he brought it in here. I actually parked them in here, so. And I really like that Studebaker. What it was, he was a car dealer. And years and years back, and then when he got something he liked, he just brought it in here and parked it. I was hoping to find out what this was, but it's a Studebaker something. '59 Ford Galaxy. White bucket seats, console, floor shift. Steering wheel's missing. I don't think I've ever seen one this old with the console and floor shift. This Fairlane 500 Galaxy. I didn't know they were the same thing. And I guess that's a '59. And of course the MG and the Corvairs. I think there's 3 Corvair convertibles, 1 hardtop. Still not sure what this one is. Let's see if I can look at the steering wheel. That's a Chrysler. Boy, this thing was nice inside too. At one time. Model T pieces sitting in there. Big Chrysler. Okay, and the Jeepster. And the Falcon Ranchero. And Mustang Coupe. And the Citroen, I think it's called. But I have talked to him about this, and he is going to sell all these. And he said I kind of think that maybe the older ones, the 2 Model A's, he may not get rid of, but I know that everything else he's going to sell. And I sort of asked him price on another one down through here, and he said that he really wanted to wait until this one was gone before he priced the other one. So but I think they're all maybe obtainable. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this hood up and see if this motor's stuck. I'm going to try to figure out what year it was parked, and my plans, if this engine's not stuck and I go ahead and buy this car, is to start it up where it sits, see if we can get it to where it'll move. Of course, there's not going to be any brakes, I'm sure. We're not going to be able to use the original gas tank, but we can put a cheater tank on it. And I'm going to try to drive it out of here. So that's going to include cutting some trees down and whacking a bunch of stuff down. And so this is going to be a barn find. We're going to try to start up and drive it away, but we'll see what happens on this. But let me get the hood up and see if the engine's stuck on this thing. Well, it sure hadn't been messed with. Cross your fingers on this one. I don't know how the humidity is inside this barn, but well, there's our date. Last on the road, September of 1972, I guess is when it would have ran out. So 71, 72, well, which it would be, 71 or 72, I don't know. But anyway, I was born in 71, so this thing has been sitting 46 years, 45, 46 years. So about as long as I've been alive. I just don't know. The chances of this being free are probably slim to none, but maybe we can see. I'll be damned. It turned. Yep. Alright. Well, we'll check the floors out a little bit. Engine's not stuck. I have no doubt I can make it run. What we'll probably run into on this, I would think, would be brakes stuck where the wheels won't turn, and possibly a clutch stuck where it won't disengage when you push it in. But I'm going to take a really good look around this thing and make sure that it's what I want before I make any commitments on it. Front clip's pretty good. It's got a dent there. Headlights in good shape. Bumper's nice, just no chrome left. Grill's the same way, no chrome left. Which that stuff can be painted. I'm not looking to turn this into a rat rod or anything. I'm looking for an original old driver, and this might be the car. I'm just pretty impressed already that it's not stuck. It's kind of hard to get through here. Yeah, that's probably the tag for it right there, 71. Yeah, because there's a license plate light. Okay. 1971. So the same year I was born. Keys in it. I love the little fan. Ain't that cute? Never seen anything like it. Well, at least it's starting to get cold now too, and the snakes can't move so fast. Maybe we run into any of them, it'd be easier to catch them, because they like to run. These black snakes are sure fast. What we got here? This is interesting. That's got to be a J.C. Whitney catalog, because I've looked at that when I was a kid a million times. I used to cut these, it's got to be J.C. Whitney. I used to cut these out, and I've got a photo album at home, and I've got a few pieces in my photo album where I would cut them out, and I always wanted to buy them. Yep, J.C. Whitney. I always wanted to buy a part. I never had the money to buy anything, and I always thought, well, if I could just buy them parts, I could actually build something so nice. And when you get old enough to buy the parts, you end up just leaving them lay because you don't have time. So that brings back memories for sure, because I've thrown through that catalog more times than I could probably count. MGA workshop manual. We're not working on MGs. Yep, more MG stuff. Another time capsule. Well, we got some rough. Not bad though. It's a shame that all this paint has peeled off this thing. It must have been lacquer or something, I don't know. But it's just, you know, off the surface. Still got the white walls and the hubcap. Let me see one more thing here while I'm back this way. I know the camera work ain't gonna be great, but I'm in a confined space here. Transmission don't feel bad. I ain't no use hitting the brake pedal because I know what it's gonna do. Well, this clutch is springing back. Alright, we're going to try to open the other side of the hood up and take a look. Let me get this side closed. Can't get it all the way up. I think the camera picks up better than I can see, so. Well, hopefully there's no cracks on the block. It had antifreeze in it. Distributor's all there and everything, so I think we can work with that. Yeah, that wood there wouldn't let me get it all the way up. Alright, let's go around the backside where it's wrecked. See what we can see. Okay. This is where it got hit. The reason I guess that the license plate says 1958 is that's not the trunk lid that was on it when it got hit. That's why it's still sticking out. And then we've got another trunk lid here. So that's why that 58 tag's on it. It hit it pretty hard. Bent it up into this corner. This is the part that they bought to fix the back section. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty hard fix. It may have got the frame at the back too. It's a shame I don't have a light, so I really can't see. "16" wheels. The frame don't look like it's hurt at all. might be kink right there. So I may have to do a little framework. I don't mind doing it. I've actually got one of these frames already off that I can cut some sections out of if I needed to. Because I think what it is it bent down at the back. You can see it already had some repairs. There's a nice snake skin hanging. So he's probably living here in the trunk. Oh. Yeah, I can't get it open far enough to see. You know, I fixed worse. I'll take it as a challenge anyway. And probably just replace the fender. It's got a back section of fender here, but we don't have the section where it's bent up here, so we need a back fender on the right side. But it's a two-door sedan, you know, it's worth fixing. The windows look a little better on this side. Door looks good. Yeah, I don't think this would be a bad situation here, and he does have titles for everything in here, so that makes it even nicer. Well, anyway, I guess I'll decide, but you know, this thing at Vietnam was when it was driving, you know, 71. I've done a little math on that. 46 years ago, he would have been 39 years old when he parked this in here, and his son probably would have been, you know, 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. He told me he was working in Louisiana, and his son was back here and was driving it, so he wasn't here when it was wrecked. But you could tell he wasn't real happy about it, even, you know, 46 years later, 45 years later. So. But anyway, all right, well, subscribe to my channel if y'all want to see this thing get started up and driven out of here. And we'll cut the trees down, and with it not being stuck, I'm pretty sure that I can do it. You know, we may end up having to jack it up and pull some wheels and do some beating on some drums and stuff like that, but I always wanted to do one like that. You know, I pick up a lot of old barn finds, a lot of old cars sitting in the woods and stuff like that, but you know, I've had people mention, you know, why didn't you try to start it up and drive it out? And I've never had the opportunity before, but we're going to try to do that now and see if we can get her out of here. All right, I appreciate everybody watching, and till next time, bye. You know, my old truck looks like it belongs here so much, I might call the wife and have her come get me and just leave it here. Nah, better not do that.